And today, I'm letting you take a look inside my motorcycle camping fire kit right after this. We must have fire. So what the brap is up, fellow brapsters? Cody with Two Wheels and a Tent here. And like I said, we're getting into my Maxpedition fire kit that I carry on every motorcycle camping adventure. If you're like me, especially solo motorcycle camping, I like to have a fire. It can be kind of like a TV. You can just watch the flames dance, lay back in your chair, look up at the stars, listen to nature. But this should be able to get a fire going no matter what the situation. My favorite part of this kit, this knife in here. This is a Moro knife. I'll leave a link in the description below to the model. It's a very sharp knife, compact, great for carving, great for making shaving. I bought the one with the case. It comes with the fire steel. Pretty much that could be all you need, but you never know. Next up, we're going to pull out this guy. It is a Speedy Shark. It has a carbide tip. You can use it for sparks. That's also, and the reason that I bought it, because nobody likes a dull knife. Dull knives hurt people. Simply the opposite way that the blade is. Put it at an angle, drag it across. Other side, other side. Then you do the same side once or twice, and that gets rid of the burrs. Keep your knife sharp, and it can start the fire. Nobody likes a dull knife. It's like dull company. It's just no fun. This is something that I picked up from a friend of mine, the first person I met besides Tim from the channel, and actually did a motorcycle camping trip down to Valley of the Gods in Utah, and he had this, and I like little memorabilia things from people. You can shave it, and the shavings ignite like crazy. It also has the fire steel and this shaver slash fire starter. He had it on a lanyard. I love this thing. It reminds me of our trip, Chris, every time that I pull this out and start a fire. I've got my Milwaukee Flashlight. I really like it. Number one, it's bright, but you can hold it in your mouth because this is rubber. So you can just hold it in your mouth if you need to work with your hands. You're starting a fire, looking for something in your bag. Apologize for talking with it in my mouth. Next up, we have the SOL. It's just like a Bic lighter without the fuel, and it throws some pretty good sparks. It doesn't weigh anything, doesn't take up any room. And we've got this. This was trial and error. It's pyro putty. So this is the flint steel, this is the striker, and inside you can carry pyro putty. It comes in these tins, but you just take a little bit of it, and then you can shove it down in there. Just use the fire steel to push it down in there so it will store it for you. Screw that baby back on there. Striker here. Now, I'm gonna say I don't love this striker. Fire putty is not bad. Pretty flammable. So my suggestion would be just buy the putty. This is more of a novelty. It's nice that you can carry it in the handle. Fire steel works pretty good if you use something like the knife. But the striker that comes with it, to me, is an absolute joke. So, that's just full disclosure. I don't want to suggest things to you that wouldn't work or a waste of money. So next in the bag, we'll use the UCO storm-proof matches. It's kind of a big container, but it fits in there just fine. These things are pretty cool. It's got a striker on the outside, some spare strikers inside. It is waterproof container, and these matches, they remind me of a sparkler. So you got the head, and then this burns all the way down. Just strike. So it burns all the way down. So it gives you a little time to get your kindling in. Right here in the bag, we got just a little teeny knife. We have the Bic lighter. We've all seen and used those. This was just thrown in there. SOL Slim Rescue Howler. Apparently I have some cotton rolling around in here, which is never a bad thing to have. And the last thing in the straps of the bag is just a waterproof match holder. This was like $2, I swear. It was cheap. And inside I have a bunch of the wax cotton. These things are awesome. I love these. And again, a waterproof case. You can put cotton down there. Well, I don't know if that's a fire striker. It sure the hell is. On the bottom, I didn't even know that. Got a fire striker. Glad I'm doing this video. Put something like this inside with that so that you got a strike system right there. On these wax things, I'm sure you've all seen them. I like to show what I'm using. And these, the more you tear them apart, give some, there you go. What a bam. There you got fire. And there's a zipper pocket behind all this. That's where I'm keeping my putty. Got coglins, which is what these wax things were, actually coglins. These fire sticks, I've actually not tried one of these yet, so let's see what the hell. So these look like they burn a while. They don't start real easy, but it'd be great for tinder. And lastly, there's a pocket behind here on that side. And I like to keep like dry grass. Usually I put it in a Ziploc bag. If you find little things with tinder, you know, you can just stuff those in there. Like I said, I usually like to put them in like a sandwich bag. That way if the bag gets wet, because it is not waterproof, it'll still start. And some cotton. Alright, time for the pro mistake tips. I've made many mistakes, I'm really good at that. But if you're going on a motorcycle camping trip, you're going to go to a backcountry discovery route, anything like that, common sense would say, which I did not have, common sense would say check the fire. Can you burn fires? I went to New Mexico and Colorado with Tim Collins, and both states, no fires. I had just built this fire kit. I was so excited. I was going to do this video there, and no fires. You can't have fires. So, number one, I should have known that, and number two, I didn't have to pack it with me because we didn't have any fires. If you like fires and you end up in that situation, this little guy can make your night. I didn't know about these things. I mean, I knew you had bug repellent, candles, etc. But Tim had me pick one of these up. Something about this wick and the way it burns. So we had two of these sitting around. We just put them where the fire pit was. Just a candle, not a fire, and it lit up the night pretty good. And it made it feel like we were having a fire. So just keep in mind, most of these are scented. I made sure to put both of them after Tim went to sleep in his hammock, under his hammock, not mine. Just kidding, Tim, I didn't, it's a joke. Jeez, guys take things so seriously. Anyway, it's like a $3 candle or $4 candle. And it can be your campfire if you can't have campfires. So check if you can have fires, and if not, carry one of these. Or pick one up on your way and get them at Walmart. Anyway, as I blow that out, I'm going to let you guys get back to your lives. Hopefully you get on your bikes, get out, and do some fucking adventures, baby!